Hello, long time no see. I am away to girls' weekend. I've had a busy few weeks. After LA, you haven't heard from me because I got home, I had to do a whole bunch of back work, and then I headed up to Port Townsend for the weekend for a trunk show, and I had every intention of doing a video while I was in Port Townsend again. However, I was too pooped, so I did nothing. I just kind of sat there and did some crochet and didn't even really leave the shop a whole lot. I kind of did the job I was there to do, pack up stuff and leave. But now I came home, I spent the night, I prepped, and I am in Yachats, Oregon. You can look that up. It's a cute little town in Oregon along the coast. And I'm at a girls' weekend. There are 4 of us, soon to be 5 of us. And every year in August, let me change my hand. Every year in August, we hang out at our friend Marilyn's house. And we didn't last year because of COVID. And we craft. So this year, I usually try to bring some sewing. And I did bring a quilt top that I've been working on for 2 years and not finishing for my oldest daughter, Nicole. Still not finished. And I don't think I've touched it in 2 years. But we got here around dinner time. We had dinner, and this morning, it's now, I think it's 3 or 4 o'clock. I have had my 2 cups of coffee and a couple of pieces of cheese, and I'm finishing up my second cup of coffee. It's over there. There it is. And I made stew for dinner. It was supposed to be lunch, but it's going to become dinner because we slept in. I slept in until noon. And, as you can see, I haven't gotten dressed. I'm wearing jammies. It's the day of the jammies. I haven't left my pajamas on all day in ages. Only when I'm sick do I spend the day in my jammies. But I'm spending today in my jammies. So, and I'll show you them. They're cute. They're let's see if I can show you what they look like. They're knitting pajamas. I found them at Target one year, several years ago. So there's yarn and cats and knitted stuff. And I think there's some crochet too. I believe there's a crochet hook. Knitting. It says knitting though. Oh, look, there's even safety pins. Anyway, they're fun little jammies. I usually wear them with a tank top, so this shirt is getting a maiden voyage. It's really funny because the pants are much paler than the shirt. Because I wear the pants all the time, the pajama bottoms, but I don't wear the top very much. And then when I got here, Marilyn had a quilt, and I'll flip this around and show you while I stitch on the quilt here in a minute. She had a quilt that needed to be finished binding. She sewed the binding on, but you fold doubled binding, a bias binding over, and then you hand stitch it on. And I do love a mean blind hem stitch. So I am sewing the binding on before I get back to my own work. Thursday, I have an Irish crochet class that I have yet to attend. We're on the 3rd session. So I've got some catching up to do. I've got some wild roses to make and some leaves to make. So that's on the agenda today and or this week. And then I have this t-shirt, the perfect t-shirt I'm still working on that I brought with me. And I also have the Tunisian crochet shawl, the Venus shawl, that I brought to carry on with, to get back to. And that's it. So quilt top, knitting, crochet. And hopefully that will be enough to get me through 7 days. We're here for 7 days. And fingers crossed, the store doesn't go crazy and I don't have to take a day trip home to take care of it. But yeah, it's at the beach. I will show you some. I'll take a walk at some point. I should be doing it right now because the weather's nice. And so we'll do some walking on the beach and some ocean. There will be some bird TV, which I will take you out for that on this video. Because the birds, Marilyn has the most gorgeous bird feeder set up. And it is full of birds all the time. And in fact, my friend Kathy's here with her little terrier. And he spent all morning watching bird TV and then took a nap. So it's pretty funny. At first he barked, but now he's kind of gotten used to it. And then, and then so each of us comes and we come prepared to cook one dinner, one lunch. And I think mine's going to turn into 2 dinners, but that's fine. And hang out for the week. It's pretty good. And we just share rooms and hang out. I've got the bed right now, and then there's a couple of blow-up beds. And Tony's in the bathroom because she wants to be close to the bathroom. I'll fill you in on that. We'll talk to Tony about that later. Sidekick Tony. And that's what's happening. So I'm going to let you go and say goodbye ahead of time. And I'll go out and give you some ending period of time with the same bird TV that I get to look at. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll try to get in tomorrow or within the next couple of days, and we'll video something else, something fun. But yeah, it's nice to be back at the retreat, our yearly retreat. And that's it. All right, bye.